Namaste everyone and welcome or good morning for this quick morning yoga vinyasa flow. This flow will be quite vigorous but yet again quite soft as well. It's just great for in the morning, especially those winter mornings where it's quite hard to get warmed up. So we're gonna do some quick vinyasas. You can decide how many times you want to do them. So sometimes you might be able to put the video on pause just to make sure that you might do a couple of extra rounds. Don't worry, I will tell you when that might be happening in this video. So, well, without further ado, maybe let's just begin. This video is actually really good for anyone. The poses we're gonna do are quite basic, quite simple. They're gonna ask for a bit of arm strength or some strength in general. Don't worry about it. You can also do most of these exercises on your knees to give yourself a bit more of a breather. But first of all, we're gonna start with centering ourselves. So make sure that you're in a comfortable position. Maybe put your hands on your knees and then gently close your eyes. And when you've closed your eyes and you found this comfortable position, we're gonna focus on our breath just for a second. And make sure you truly connect to your breathing. And at this moment you don't have to do anything at all. You just have to focus on this one point. And try to become aware that when you're just focusing on your breathing, that relaxation just comes automatically. Don't worry about anything, don't think too much. If you do feel that your mind's drifting off, you can just come back to that breath again. And maybe you can even count. You can count one inhale, one exhale, two inhale, two exhale, three inhale, three exhale, and so on and so on. And whenever you find yourself losing your count, you just have to start over again without feeling any pressure, without feeling any anger towards yourself. Just start over. There is no goal, there's no finish line, there's no world record anyway. When you are ready, you can put your hands together, clasp the fingers together, and bring your palms outwards. Inhale, raise your arms overhead, and then we're gonna do a little flow. Exhale, bend to the left side. Don't go too deep just yet. We're just starting out. And then inhale, come back up again to the center. On the exhale, we're gonna bend to the right side now with our upper body. And inhale, we come up again. We're gonna do this 2 more series. Exhale, bend to the left side. If you want, you can gaze upwards towards the ceiling if you want. Inhale, come back up again. And exhale, bend to the right side. Gazing upwards can help you get a deeper stretch into your neck. Inhale, come back up again. And on the next exhale, we're gonna bend to the left and we're gonna release our hands, and our left arm comes onto the mat while our right arm stays overhead, and we're gonna open the shoulders. So the right shoulder opens up, and here as well we can gaze towards the ceiling. The next inhale, we come up again, clasp the fingers back together, palms facing upwards. Exhale, bend to the right, and here as well we're gonna release the fingers. Right arm comes onto the mat, left arms overhead. And we can do the same here again. We can open our shoulders. And we can gaze towards the ceiling. And focus on your breathing. Inhale, come back up again. Clasp the fingers together, palms facing upwards, and we're gonna twist on the exhale to the left. Not too deep. Inhale, come back to the center. And on the next exhale, we're already going to the right side now. Twist to the right. Also is a first twist, so don't take it too far just yet. Inhale, back to the middle. And then we're gonna go ahead to the left side again. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe if you want, you can go a little bit deeper now. Just see what you're up to. Inhale, come back to the center, and then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to the center, and then on the next exhale, we're gonna twist to the left and we're gonna release our fingers again, and our right hand comes onto our left knee, and our left arm or left hand comes behind our back. We're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. So focus on your breathing again, and also a little bit on your spine to make sure that you lengthen every inhale, and on every exhale that you go deeper. Inhale, come to the center again. Clasp the fingers together, and then go back to the right side. Release the fingers, release the hands. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind your back now. And here as well, make sure that you focus on your breathing. Just gently do an inhalation and an exhalation. Then on the next inhale, you can slowly come out of this position again. Bring your body back to the middle, your fingers clasped together over your head, and exhale, release again. Now we're gonna come into a tabletop position just to transition into child's pose. So we're gonna bring our big toes together, our hips into our heels, in the middle of our heels, and we're gonna take a second to Focus on our breathing here before we're gonna start our Vinyasa flow. So connect yourself with your breathing once again. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna come into cow pose. So we're gonna bring our belly towards the mat, head comes up, and then we're gonna transition into a cat pose on the exhale. So we're gonna bring our chin to our chest, we're gonna arch the back, and then inhale, we're gonna come into a plank on our knees, and from here we're gonna go on the floor, on the mat, on an exhale. Inhale, you come into cobra, so you're gonna raise your chest while your hands are pressed into the mat. Exhale, back into child's pose. We're gonna do this again. Inhale, we're gonna go into cow pose, raise your head on the inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna go into cat pose, so also your tailbone gets tucked in. Inhale, into plank. Exhale, all the way to the mat, to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back into child's pose. We're gonna do this 3 more times. Next inhale, we're gonna come into cow pose. Exhale, we're gonna go into cat pose. Really feel your movement, your inner movement. Inhale, plank on your knees. Exhale, tuck your shoulders in, come to the mat. Inhale, into cobra from here. And then exhale, we're gonna go back into child's pose. Now, follow your own rhythm for the next 2 rounds. So, we're gonna first go into cow pose, cat pose, plank on your knees, belly towards the mat. From here into cobra, and then into child's pose. 1 last round. Make sure that you follow your own breath. Cow pose, cat pose, plank on your knees, and then all the way down. Shoulders stay close to your body, and then cobra without using your back. Push your feet into the mat and back into child's pose. Very good, everyone. That was it. And we're gonna go into our next vinyasa. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, toes into the mat, and we're gonna go into downward facing dog from here. Inhale, into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, downward up dog or cobra. And then exhale, back into child's pose. We're gonna do this 4 more times. Inhale, we're gonna go into cow pose. On the exhale, we're gonna bring our toes into the mat and we're gonna push our hips up in the air. Our shoulders are rolled backwards a little bit. Inhale into a high plank, the feet come a bit closer towards each other. Exhale, bring your elbows into your body, into your ribs, and you can go for up dog or cobra, and then go into child's pose on the exhale. Inhale, again, cow pose. On the next exhale, into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers to get a good grip onto your mat. Inhale in high plank, bring your toes a little bit together, then go for chaturanga. Then you can choose for cobra or up dog, and then on an exhale back into child's pose. We're gonna do this 2 more times on your own breathing. So cow pose, downward facing dog, high plank, cobra, and back into child's pose. Inhale, we're gonna go into cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back into child's pose. And then from here, we're gonna go onto our belly and move onto our back so we can go into Shavasana. So for the next couple of minutes, we're gonna lie still in this position. So make sure that you are very comfortable. Make sure that your feet are a bit wider than hip width apart. Your hands are with the back on the floor. Shoulders are nice and open. And for the next couple of minutes, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to think anything at all. It's your time. And be aware that you don't even have to watch the time. When the time is there, I will get you out of this position. So now enjoy, and we will see you later. And then, when you're ready, you can bring back movement into your fingers and your toes very gently, in your hands and your feet, in your legs and your arms. Do it gently on your own time. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself on your right side. And from here, you can push yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Lower your chin to your chest. And open your eyes and come back up again. Thank you everyone for joining in this morning warm-up flow. Great for those winter mornings when you can't get yourself warm. This is the perfect little flow. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give us a thumbs up, and maybe you want to even subscribe to keep up to date with the future videos. We try to make one video a week, so hope to see you soon and have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.